A review of the top songs from the Billboard Hot 100 for the week of August 30th, 2025. There'll be timestamps in the description and playlists where you can hear the shorts for each of these songs, where you can actually hear the song. I don't put music in this video because of copyright issues, but you can put them in the shorts. So again, you can see all that in the playlist. In this video, I talk about the top 3 songs that I haven't yet reviewed on the Billboard list. I Got Better from Morgan Wallen. This song has a cool intro, and that intro part is the same part as the post-chorus. He's saying that the neighbor was shooting next year's deer. I'm not a hunter, so I don't know if that means like they were too small this year and they should have been shot next year, or if they were deer he was planning to shoot himself next year, or exactly how that works. He's saying that he got better since she's been gone, or since she got gone, I think is the exact way he says it. I like this song. I'm not really a huge fan of Morgan Wallen, but this is one of the songs that I've liked the most so far. What I don't like about him is the auto-tune weird kind of vocal stuff he does sometimes to me with the tone of it, and you get that in the chorus. So the verses are cool, but there's a double track in the chorus that has that weird auto-tune he does I don't like. In the second verse, you learn all his friends and family thought she was a bee too, so it just wasn't him. She really was not a good person for him. Very short bridge, probably the favorite Morgan Wallen song I have, even though I'm not a huge fan of him. What It Sounds Like from Huntrx from the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. I'm kind of surprised this is as high as it is. It's higher than Takedown, which I think is a lot better song. This is a cool song. I just feel that the build-up in the intro takes too long. As a song, listening to it at least. Like, in the movie, it makes sense for what's going on, but just hearing it as a song, the intro takes way too long. I do feel like there's vocal parts that are inspired in the intro by Dolly Parton, which I think is kind of cool. When the band does come in, it has almost like a fade in, like a U2 Where the Streets Have No Name kind of vibe. That part is cool. This is almost more of a traditional Western rock song than a K-pop song. Maybe that's why it's higher on the list than some of the other very K-pop-y songs. I love all the songs in this movie, though. It does get kind of emo-y. There's a bridge, and there's like a bridge breakdown that gives me very emo vibes. Reminds me a little bit of that song Don't Trust Me from 030. Birds of a Feather from Billie Eilish. The music initially reminds me of a faster La Isla Bonita from Madonna. A few different things about this song I like. There's like a whisper vocal delivery I think is kind of cool. There's a really cool echo effect on the voice. I like the bass is doing like a really fast 16th note, like do-do-do-do-do, like it's playing really quick. But then everything else is kind of slow and relaxed for that bass being so fast. Drum pattern I like is really cool, specifically the hi-hat and the snare. They sound real, but then the bass drum sounds like it's fake, so I'm not sure if it's a mix of real drums and programmed drums. After about 2.5 minutes, though, I was kind of ready for the song to end, and it keeps going. There is at the end where they're doing the vocal melody with kind of a weird effect. I don't know if it's a theremin. It sounds like it could be a theremin, but I don't really like the tone of it and what it's playing at the end. So the end of the song I'm not a fan of, but the rest of it's pretty cool.